Just before the video starts, it looks like most of you are not subscribed, so consider hitting that subscribe button to stay updated with more content in the future, and you can always unsubscribe later. Hello everyone, welcome back to Sky Factory 4. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're doing amazing. If not, I hope this video makes your day a little bit better. I almost got into a car crash today because someone ran the stop sign. Yeah, so that could have been very bad because they were going pretty fast too. But anyways, besides that, I made some stolen tools off camera, and I'm chopping down this clay tree so I can get all this stuff from it. But my plans today are to upgrade the base and then progress it a little bit more because this base kind of looks pretty ugly right now, if I'm going to be honest here. So I'm going to create like a 5x5 platform for the center, and it's going to be like a ring. Like, that's what I'm trying to go for currently. So let's start right here. Start off with a simple oak log right there, and then we're going to build out just like this. Then 4, then 5. I'm going to chop this down. Actually, this is facing the wrong direction. I'm going to face it like this way. Then I'm going to continue building a 5x5 platform, just like this, and I'll update you guys when I'm finished. You know what, I might have to expand this just a tiny bit, because I think this platform might be too small just for a 5x5, but actually, I think I can work things out, because I might actually break off this platform, and then create like 4 separate little platforms, like one specifically for storage, one for bonsai pots, and the other 2 I have no idea. But I'm just gonna do this making staircases all the way up. I really hate building over the void because it's literally the most riskiest thing I can do right now. I could lose everything. But you know, nighttime is so beautiful. I like the skybox. It feels amazing and atmospheric. It adds such an atmosphere to this. No, I think I'm gonna dedicate this platform to storage because I think it makes sense to be stored right here. I think, yeah, you can pick up blocks, but seems like you can't pick up cabinets. Maybe single block cabinets? Will that work? No, you can't. Okay. But I'm going to be placing my cabinets right along the edge here. Alright, I'm going to need some torches up here before mobs spawn. And luckily, I got charcoal that was cooking. And we can get some torches up in here. Just like this. Alright, I'm going to build the next platform now, and that's going to be dedicated to bonsai stuff. Now, I thought I was going to do stuff with the cobblestone, but I think oak logs and then planks in the middle looks better. Maybe in the future, I'll upgrade the base up to cobblestone, but for now, I'm using oak stuff, like oak logs and planks. Alrighty, now I can start relocating my bonsai pots to being over there. And I don't need these dirt blocks right here since I have bonsai pots. And I'm going to move this crafting slab into the middle, or not because it's going to fall into the void, but I do have another crafting slab. And I'm going to put it right in the middle of this build. Central crafting hub right here. Then I can move my drying pole, and then temporarily I'm moving this cobblestone cauldron to just be right there. But yeah, those are pretty much the base upgrades for now. I'll add more in the future when I need it, but for now I think we are good for how the base is looking. Now to get more into these saplings, but this time we're getting into the metals. But I really need to make a bed, and I don't have a bonsai pot for my cottonwood sapling yet, so I'm just going to be placing some dirt around here. Even though I said I didn't need it, I kind of do right now. But it should be enough room to grow anyways. Come on, cottonwood sapling, you can grow. I know you can do it. There you go. And now we can get some cotton going. But now we can create our pieces of wool now. We have 3 pieces of white wool. Now we get some planks. Put that in a bed formation, and there we go. We get a white bed, and we can put our bed somewhere. I'm just gonna like set it right here, and we should eventually get this achievement once it turns night. But that's what I wanted the cotton sapling for. We don't need it for anything else, but I do need to farm some clay saplings now because I need to get some more bonsai pots going. I think this should be enough clay, and this dirt amber stuff gets pretty expensive if I'm gonna be honest here. But anyways, let's move on inside of the achievement list. Well, we gotta get some tin. So we gotta get a birch sapling, and we gotta get 10 amber. So how do we get 10 amber? Well, we use clay and bone resin, and then a piece of flint in the middle. I'm sure we can get that. We got the bone resin, we got the clay resin. But we don't have any flint. Actually, we do have flint. So let's put our bone resin in the corners like this, and then a clay resin. And then flint in the middle, or I think it's the other way. Clay on the outside, and then flint and the bone in the middle? No. Clay, bone, what? Oh, this has got to be gravel resin. That's crazy. Gravel resin in the middle, and then flint. Actually, wait, no, I think these are supposed to be clay. I am mixing myself up here. And there we go. We got our tin amber. And we need to pour molten tin over a birch sapling to make a tin sapling. So you might be wondering, how do we get a tin sapling? Well, it's simple. We got to create a little foundry area, but we can't create it out of this. We've got to create porcelain, and we create unfired porcelain by mixing bone meal and clay. and we can get 4 porcelain already. And then we put this in a furnace to heat this up and get porcelain bricks. And let's create some more unfired porcelain and put that in the furnace, and then we need a few more bricks to make the first thing. Alright, we can create the basin real quick. Porcelain basin. There we go. Now we gotta create the porcelain casting table, which is just the crafting recipe for a basin upside down. And we have enough for that, thankfully. And let's create the table. Awesome, porcelain casting table. Then now we gotta create the porcelain melter. Requires some glass in the middle, and we need some sand for that. Actually, I have a piece of glass in my inventory, but a little bit more sand can't hurt. Then we create the porcelain melter by doing this, and then putting a piece of glass in the middle, and there we go. To be or not to be. And then we gotta craft the heater, which we have enough for. We gotta create a furnace, and then wait for this to be done smelting. Alright, I'm ready to craft this thing now. With the furnace in the middle, and now we got the porcelain heater. No, I think we gotta add a whole nother section now, because I have a whole smeltery going on now. I should have thought of this, but hey, that's alright. Alright, how we set this thing up is that we put the porcelain heater right here. Place the melter on top, right here. There we go, we got that working. Then we get the casting basin right here, and now we put the table right there. We can take some lava real quick, put that inside the melter, and having a clay bucket is very annoying. But right now, we can place our tin amber right in the middle, and there's not enough heat to melt this item. We can put some oak wood in there, now it can start melting. And then this is almost done with 15 seconds of the first piece of charcoal. There we go, now we got that tin in there. We gotta create a little spout for this, and we create the little spout by doing this porcelain faucet, this on the very front of this. And we get a birch sapling by putting a sand sapling inside of water. There we go, we got our birch sapling. We can put this right here and then pour some tin on it. Wait for this to finish. And now we've got a tin sapling. And we can start harvesting tin now. And this will make our lives easier and stuff. Next sapling is the coal sapling. And we get a coal sapling by smelting up a birch sapling. So let's get another sand sapling. Of course, dunking this in water. And now let's throw this inside the furnace, and here we get a coal sapling. Now we don't have to burn wood up even more to get charcoal. Our coal problem is fixed. And we get a coal piece from it every time we harvest a tree or something. I'm gonna create a porcelain tank and experiment. Now, I wonder if the heater doesn't have to be there, but I could just put like a porcelain tank right there. Yes, I can. Then I can put lava as a heat source. Ooh, that's perfect. Alright, that makes everything better. And now we can craft our first piece of coal. Now the biggest step here is crafting iron amber, which contains coal resin, gravel resin, and clay resin, and sand resin. And we have all of that. Easy recipe right here. Now we got iron amber, and I'm guessing we gotta create an iron sapling. Yep, we gotta get an acacia sapling. And we take an apple sapling and then dunk that inside of a cauldron. But how do we get an apple sapling? So I'm guessing we get an apple tree by combining an oak sapling with an apple. So I guess we will be farming trees until we get an apple out of it. And there we go, we got a chest full of cobblestone. Hey, there we go, we got our first apple. Now we gotta crush an apple to get apple seeds. Let's do this, and then there we go, we got apple seeds. Ooh, and then we got apple juice inside of the crushing tub. But let's plant these apple seeds. Probably gonna have to bone meal these seeds. Fully grown apple sapling now. I'm gonna take this now, and then I'm going to dunk it in water to make an acacia sapling. We're going to take this acacia sapling, put that on there, and then smelt up some iron amber. Alright, now we got our molten iron ready, and now we can pour this over the sapling. You can see it slowly transforming into that iron sapling. I like that, that's pretty cool. And there we go, we got an iron sapling. I'm definitely going to have to make some more bonsai pots right here. We can make hopping bonsai pots now. For iron ingots, we're going to have to get some molten gold up in here. So that's what I'm going to directly shoot to, so I can get some gold up in here. Now we just got to create some lead. But to create lead, we've got to create some lapis. And to create a lapis sapling, we've got to get 2 clay resin, 1 bone resin, and 1 dark oak sapling. We get that by putting a coal sapling inside of water. So let's do that real quick. We'll get that dark oak sapling. Awesome. Then we've got to endlessly dance to just get some more sand. We need sand because we got to create a bottle so we can get some water in it. Alright, and then we create our last sand block. Slap that inside of a furnace. Alright, let's take our glass, and now we can make some bottles out of it. And then get that water bottle. Now we just gotta get some bone resin. Now we are able to craft our sapling. There we go, we got a lapis sapling. We can start crouching all over that. Once we get lapis, we can start making our lead. Once we get our metals going, we're gonna be able to create some more storage, because we're gonna be able to solve our storage problem pretty soon here. We take our lapis acorns, do this, same exact formation as everything else. Actually, I think we take our lapis acorns and then put them like this and then 5 of them in here. No, that doesn't work either. Well, I guess we're gonna have to make some lapis amber then. Or actually, we use a grindstone to get lapis. And we create a grindstone by putting 6 stone and a single stick like that. And then we can place this, slap this down in the corner right here. And then grind up some lapis. And now we're gonna get our first lapis right there. We only need singular lapis. Then we get our lead amber by using petrified iron resin and sand resin. So we gotta farm up some iron real quick. Now we can craft our lead amber. Of course, we get another coal sapling, and then we make it a dark oak sapling once again. Yet we have no water, and I don't have any buckets, but we can put a glass bottle in there, I think. Yep, that works. Then we put our coal sapling in there, put this in here, and then cover it with lead. Same repetitive process over and over again. I probably sound like a robot by now. There we go, we got our lead sapling. And then we can get our gold amber by combining lead resin with iron resin and sand resin. Then we've got to get yellow dye somehow. I guess we could technically get grass blocks by just combining leaves with mud. So that is definitely a possibility. So I'm probably gonna do that actually. Not sure what kind of leaves it accepts, but I'm just gonna try. Oh, yep. Okay, dirt leaves do work. Now we've just got to put these grass blocks somewhere. I'm probably gonna put them right here and then bone meal it until I get a dandelion out of it. Hey, we got a dandelion. Let's go. Collect that, convert that into yellow dye. There we go. We got our first gold amber. Now we can finally make castings. Let's start with this one. Create an ingot cast. Ingots always go first, no matter what. So we can actually start getting ingots of stuff. And then we can start using the iron sapling to a full advantage now. And we got to create some hopping bonsai pots. And that just means we can just pretty much automate the process of growing saplings. And it seems like everyone has enjoyed the first episode. I'm glad to see positive responses to the first episode of this series. Makes me happy that people actually are starting to like the new series. Starting off with a bang. Let us create us some iron amber and then smelt this stuff up. Alright, 3 iron amber should be enough for like, I don't know, a few ingots maybe? I'm not sure how many ingots this is gonna help us pump out. Alright, we got 6 ingots out of this thing. And no, I'm not dyslexic. I read 5, but I was counting the one that was already being poured. So 1 more iron amber should do. Now I have enough iron ingots. We can create a hopper now. I need to make a chest. There we go. Here, and there we go. We can create our hopper now. There we go, hopper, and then bonsai pot, and then we got a hopping bonsai pot. Now we can plant this right here. Then we got to get some resin up in here, or dirt, whatever. Actually, I'm going to get some grass, because grass blocks are very good in bonsai pots. I'm going to place my iron sapling right here. Actually, I need to make another chest. I'm going to go over here before it is done growing. I'm not sure if it's going to pop off the edge or not. No, it's not. Okay. And then this should be going automatically into the chest once it's done growing. We will find out when it is, though. And yep, there it goes into the chest just like that. Grass has a 100% growth and drop rate, so that is very good to use. This is like one of the best things to use for a hopping bonsai, or bonsai pot in general. I think that's all I'm going to be accomplished for today. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this video. If you've enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see everyone in the next video. Goodbye.